Hello my angels, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, press that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of the content on my channel. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and let's carry on with week 21 of my vlogs. I'm staring forward. Read Sabina's. I'm driving these two back to her house. They're going to spend a couple of days at Nickie's. And me and Steve are going. Where we're going, Steve?
We're to B&M.
We're going to B&M, but not any ordinary B&M, are we, Doc?
No, we're going to a big one.
A big one.
In Mansfield.
Because we're going to go bagging hunting.
Yeah.
The one thing I like doing, being prepared, is going shopping after Christmas for Christmas the following year. So we're going to have a look at some things maybe for 2021, Christmas 2021. And I don't come for me, I like it, I like being prepared. It makes me feel happy, it gives me peace and harmony.
Just in case anybody didn't hear what Steve said, he said Mansfield in the UK. You should come to Mansfield. It's fun, very fun.
As soon as coronavirus restrictions are alleviated, of course. Come.
And then afterwards, I'm thinking
coronavirus.
Okay. Afterwards, I'm thinking visiting my mum.
Yeah.
Have a bit of a visit.
Yeah.
Because we're going to take us some tarts.
Yeah. Mum likes a bit of tart.
So we're on the way to Rainworth, which is where Nikki lives.
Reneth.
Rainworth or Reneth?
Reneth.
There is that debate. And then on the way to Mansfield. So yeah, you're going to see, come with us. As I normally say, come with us.
Yeah, the wonderful life of Dolly. And Steve.
And Jordan and Josh and Joe.
And occasionally Nikki, and more so Des. Des gets all the attention because he's an attention-seeking son of a baboon. No swearing there involved whatsoever.
No, I'm proud of you. Well done. And I've set my little phone up. I've set my phone up. Oh, by the way, I have got some exciting news. I've got a little vlogging camera. Woohoo. So I've got my camera when I'm in my beauty room and when I'm at home. And I brought myself off eBay a little vlogging camera for when I go out. At the moment, I'm on my phone. So I might do a little bit of a video of showing you my new vlogging camera. Of what that's like. And have a...
I thought it was boys with the toys. The saying goes.
Girls like their toys too, my angel.
But 0 week, don't
Leave me a comment if you know what I mean. Nikki, we like toys, don't we?
Yeah. I like roly-poly.
Yes, we all know that.
What kind of roly-poly?
Jam roly-poly.
Because it is.
Roly-poly.
There you go, thank you.
So yeah, I might do a little video with me showing. I'm just waiting for it to come because I brought it off eBay. Yeah, eBay. And yeah, so that's all exciting. So yeah.
Yes.
Carry on watching and let's see what the day brings. It's miserable.
Carry on watching.
Carry on watching.
And if we're lucky, we might go aquaplaning.
Also, I'm just going to say, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Turn on notifications.
Tell your friends, your loved ones before that, your loved ones before that.
It's just not on that car there.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And follow me on Instagram and Twitter.
Do that.
But don't follow her through the town because we will get you arrested.
Would we?
Stalking.
I've never had a stalker before. You know how you see on the videos where it's like
I had a stalker and this is what happened next.
I had my, I got my stalker arrested. I've never had a stalker.
I bet there is a really big fan out there. You've got a big fan out there somewhere.
I don't know, mate.
Yeah, it's probably still in B&M's for $29.99. Multi-directional fan.
So, see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Here we are the big B&M at Mansfield, and as you can see, it's actually been snowing here. We had nothing in Newark, but yeah. So we're gonna go and find a bargain, aren't we, Steve?
Yeah.
At B&M's.
Yeah.
My favourite place.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get in. That's Storage Central. I like it. Bad luck. $7.99.
For
Like next year's. I know, when we needed one and all. Oh my god, look at all this storage, Steve. And it's all in easy reach.
yeah.
Which is dangerous.
Step away from the containers.
Did we do alright then, babe? Let me have a look in my trolley.
Yeah,
What's the damage?
yeah, I feel a bit lighter now.
How much was it?
£89.49.
But we've got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
And we've got some smellies for next year, look.
Yeah.
Look at them. Smellies
Yeah.
for next
And we
year.
got a blanket with a hole in that was reduced, but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter about the hole though, because
No, because you're not going to see it. But for a fiver.
£8.
Oh, £8. Okay. Okay. Good. Love a good bargain.
Gotta love a bargain.
Hello my angels, welcome back to my channel. I had this crazy idea that at the beginning of, well, the first week of The Wonderful Life of Dolly, I wanted to do like a Q&A. I went on to Nikkie Tutorials channel and she had already done one that she kind of got inspiration off Billie Eilish. So I'm going to link Nikkie Tutorials Q&A, how she did her Q&A, down in the description box below, but this is kind of what I wanted to do. So I don't know whether Billie Eilish or Nikkie stole my idea. I don't know. I'm not too sure. You're going to see Steve here, so he's given me some, there you go. He's given me some questions. In Nikkie's video, she did have a glass of wine, but I don't drink. You know that I don't drink, so I have actually got my cup of coffee. So I've got my cup, yeah.
Coffee in there.
Yeah, I've got my cup of coffee on the go.
I don't know if you was doing the fake drink thing where you're making out you had coffee and they go,
No, I have, there is coffee. No, you can tell by the stain.
Staining.
Yeah. So I've got my cup of coffee on the go. Steve's got, how many questions did you have? 20 questions, and I don't know what they are. So it's going to be about 2020, my time on YouTube, 2021, and let's just, yeah, shall we just crack on with the questions? So if you want to crack on with the first question, and let's see what you're going to ask me.
Right. What's the best makeup hack you found in 2020?
Oh, I know what this one is. This is a good one. Right. As you know, I like doing makeup. I've quite a few makeup palettes, and at the moment I'm not using the idea, but you did come up with the idea. Yeah, Steve came up with this idea because I didn't want to buy the makeup palette holders because they're a lot of money off Amazon. They're quite a lot of money for what they are. So Steve, we went to the range and Steve got me these, which are toaster racks. Now I've got two, and I place them, if I want my palettes on show, I place them side by side. And what you do then is that I've got a palette here. Here's one I prepared earlier. So I've got my palette here, and what you do is then you place your palette into the toaster rack, which then, if you can go by size order, so you can have your big ones at the back and then come down to your smaller ones. But I would say toast racks are brilliant.
And can we just say I think they were like £1.50 each compared
Yeah.
to like £15 something
for
a pallet holder rack that was
Yeah.
sort of plastic.
Yeah, and this is metal as well, nice and sturdy. So yeah, I would say best hack for 2020
Yeah.
makeup wise would be get yourself a toast rack for your palettes. Okay.
Right, question number 2. What makeup do you regret buying in 2020?
Oh, okay, yeah. Not that I don't regret buying it. I do and I don't, because I brought myself the James Charles palette, which I'll leave a little picture around here of the James Charles palette. I wanted to buy it because it was James Charles, but I don't use it. Those that have, I'm very much a neutral person when it comes to my makeup, and that palette is for those that really want to show their artistry in makeup. So I don't regret, but I do. It was because it was like a James Charles palette. It was like, oh, really want it because I follow James Charles. I
You
like
want it,
him.
and then you get it and you go.
I don't really use it, so that I would say would be a little bit of
Yeah.
a regret.
Okay, ready for question number 3?
Go on.
Question number 3 is, having started your diet for gallbladder surgery in 2019, what did you miss having this year that you had at other Christmases?
Right, if you're from the UK, you know that you can buy big tubs of Quality Streets.
Yeah.
And in the Quality Streets, they have this round, red, circular sweet. And
Strawberry
it's
flavour.
got like strawberry gooiness inside. Absolutely amazing. Now, normally every Christmas, Steve will buy me the bigger version, and it looks like a huge strawberry sweet with lots of little sweets inside. And I did have them. I think you brought me one for my birthday last year.
I did buy you one last year, but
And
you'd sort of gone
I
off the
had
sweet,
like
didn't you?
2 sweets and said to Steve, I can't eat no more. And not that they were really too sweet, because I've gone on to sweetener for my sugar,
And gone down to
and
Diet
gone
Coke.
to like Diet
Other
Coke.
products available.
Yeah, Diet Coke or Diet Pop. It was too sweet, so I would say that's the only thing I really miss.
Question number 4. With everything going on with COVID and lockdown in 2020, what is the one lesson you have learned?
I would say my lesson would be to not be so judgmental. Actually, just now, I was just sat downstairs and I was just flicking through Facebook, and there is a group called Spotted Newark, which I'm from Newark, and on there it says, should you or should you not stop buying off the Facebook selling site, because is it classed as an essential item? And here we are again. This happened at the very beginning of the pandemic, and it was what your essential item may be, maybe not. That's not my essential item. So I went out and say I brought the toast racks. That is, to somebody else like Steve, is not essential item, but for me, to organise my beauty room, to have a little bit of 5 minutes of organisation, to me that's an essential for my mental health. So I think it's, for the message out there would stop being so judgmental on other people, and just stop looking at life through your own goggles and just take them off and look at other people's situation of what they're going through. And that would be what my that's what thing, don't be so judgmental on somebody. So I think it would be that one.
Okay. Right. Number 5. The best glossy box from 2020.
Oh,
This is a 2-parter.
so you all know that I do the subscription glossy boxes, and you all know that I do the reviews. So the best one,
You're obviously your personal choice.
this would be my personal choice. What I thought, I would say it would be, I think it's November's glossy box, where they
Link
had
in the video.
Yeah, I will do the link in the video, where they had the palette. I also did like the limited edition Zoeva and glossy box I did, and again I'll link that video. That was another gorgeous palette, a brush. It was, yeah, November's and the Zoeva's glossy box were my
And the second
favourite.
part to that question is the worst glossy box that you brought in 2020.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Personal preference, of course.
Personal preference. I'm going to say it would have to be December's. I was so disappointed. The box was absolutely, again, I'll link the video up here. The box was absolutely beautiful, but what was inside, I just didn't feel very Christmassy. It was kind of a letdown. And they're getting into the habit of, like, there was 2 eye creams or there's 2 facial creams. It's like they really need to change it up. And for the fact that Glossybox is a UK company, like, they know that we're in a pandemic or we're in lockdowns. Like, really, like, spice it up a bit, Glossybox.
I did notice, I'm just, from my point of view, I'm not really a makeup person, but one of the things I noticed in regards to the December glossy box was when you opened it and you did your video, it was very bland. It was very bland colour. I know there was like a red.
Yeah,
but
there was the nail varnish.
There didn't seem to be a lot.
It's meant to be Christmas.
You know, red with a bit of glitter on it would have been better, and if they'd had something to make your eyes pop for Christmas.
Yeah.
It sort of come across as very bland. It was very.
It did.
Just like, you
just
know.
not Christmassy.
There's a bit of red there, which is associated with Christmas, but then you could have red and green. You could have had brown. You could. There's lots of colours that you could throw at Christmas.
Yeah.
And
the box was beautiful.
The box was nice. I do remember the box. It did look nice,
but as far as the actual contents, I didn't enjoy it.
Next question.
Okay.
Right. One thing you did in 2020 that you will never do again.
One thing in 2020 that I'd never do again. I'm really struggling with this one because I'm happy. Apart from, yes, I understand that we're in a worldwide pandemic, and I tell you what it would be then. It would not to be get so worked up by other people's comments when I see on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram concerning COVID or concerning the pandemic. You know, I know my beliefs, I know my thoughts on it, so I think that would be, I think it would not to be get fished in by the trolls, which I think I'm a bit of a sucker for. Yeah. So I think that's one thing I won't do again. I'll try not to. It's hard.
Right, number 7.
Okay.
What has shocked you the most about doing a YouTube channel?
Oh my goodness. I would say the subscribers. The subscribers I've got and where you're all based. I know I've got people watching in India, America, Australia. I'm Dolly. I'm Dolly of Newark, who sits in my room, does a bit of makeup, has a bit of a chat. I've done some cooking things, I've reviewed things, but I'm Dolly, and you're a nobody.
Yeah.
I'm not a celebrity, but I've got 200 people that watch my channel. Well, like my last video, it's got 140 odd views, and you think 140 odd people have watched me, and that to me is sometimes.
I don't even know 140 people.
No, I don't know 100. I mean, I talk to Steve, my boys, and my mum. That's it. That's my bubble. That's my life. And I don't want that, oh, she's got no friends. No, I haven't. But I'm happy with that. But again, there's 140 people out there that go, oh, I really like to watch her. And it's like, really? I'm just Dolly. So to me, that would be the thing that shocks me the most. When I see it, and I think as my subscription goes up, or my subscribers go up, it's a bit like, oh my God, there's like 1,000 people that watch me.
I get you. Right, next question.
Yep.
What 3 things are you looking forward to in 2021?
Oh, 3 things. Okay. Okay, the first one would be my wedding. I know it's not the typical big wedding. I'll leave the video somewhere of how mine and Steve's wedding's going to be. But I can't wait to get married. My divorce. I can't wait for my divorce to come through. Hopefully that should be any time soon. So
February, March time.
February, March time. So yeah, I'll be divorced. and to carry on with YouTube. I think my third one would be to look forward to carry on with YouTube, the subscribers, the interaction, the videos, the content. Yeah, that's the 3 things I'm looking forward to in 2020.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, next question.
Yep.
If you had to give up one for 2021, a roast dinner cooked by me or coffee, which would it be?
Okay, now I'm stumped. I am really stumped. If you saw the last video, you would have seen our Christmas dinner. Me and Steve did cook that together, but that is a typical Sunday dinner, apart from the fact that they had Brussels on the plate.
And roast veg.
No, because we do sometimes
Actually,
do
yeah,
roast
we said
veg.
that, yeah.
I'm sorry, Steve, I can't give up my coffee.
Yeah, that was just one of those questions
my
because
coffee.
sort of, it seems to be that a lot of these question and
I can
answer
have
things where
20
people say
cups
if
of
you
coffee.
give up, yeah,
I
if
can
you
have
give up
20 cups of coffee a
one,
day.
but we can have 3 roast dinners a year.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right, it's fine. Right, this one is a YouTube related one. You'll like this one.
Okay.
If you could do a collab with any YouTube star, who and why? Who?
I would say Nikkie Tutorials.
Yeah.
It would have to be Nikkie. She's brilliant. I think she's humble. She's had some flack in her time, but she just stays true to herself. She supports people. I think, yeah. And, if I have someone like her do my makeup, I've never had a professional do my makeup, but I have Nikkie Tutorials do my makeup. So Nikkie, if you're watching, I can't pay for your flight to come out here because I'm poor, but I'd love to see you and you do my makeup. That'd be lovely. Please?
Okay, right, next question. We're on number 11 now.
Oh, okay, hold on then. Coffee break. If we're halfway through, hold on.
Halfway through. So yeah, question 11
Okay.
of 20. The best day of 2020.
Oh, the best day. It's the best day and best day. Do you know, any day, I'm going to say, any day that I'm together with my family, because sometimes Jordan's up at Nickie's or the boys are in their bedrooms, obviously with having Asperger's, they like to be in their own bubble, which is fine. But when we're downstairs and we stick a movie on and we get treats and snacks and that would be my best days. I like to do it as often as I can. So yeah, they would, and we've had a fair few of them of 2020. Obviously, if you're in a lockdown, it's stick a movie on, get some popcorn in, get the hot chocolate flowing, especially if it's cold outside. So yeah, they would be my best days.
Question number 12.
Okay.
Worst day of 2020.
When they announced the lockdown and the pandemic.
Yeah.
I think
I
that
think
would be.
I think that was quite the hard one because I do remember when they announced it. Jordan came upstairs and he'd again, it's his understanding of the world. But people had put on Facebook that I'd read the story and it was saying that they were looking at getting the army involved to help out with
The distribution
of medication, helping people being transported to hospitals. The way that Jordan saw it was the army are coming and they're going to be on everyone's street, and if you go out you're going to get arrested or they're going to shoot you.
Yeah.
His understanding.
And I did say to the boys, look, I will watch Boris, I will read through what I need to read through, and if it comes out my mouth, please believe it's true. Don't read the negativity on Facebook, because what people don't realise is there are people out there with special needs or with learning difficulties that don't understand what you're putting and take it totally the wrong way and then believe it. And there isn't just my boys who live with me. There are those with lots. Individuals that live on their own, that then you set in panic and fear with what you're putting over the internet. So that would be,
Yeah, I think that was it was hard. It was like when it's that thing of living in a house with 3 boys with different severities of learning disabilities and difficulties. It's that you can have a conversation with one boy and he will turn around and say, yeah, I understand it. The second boy will go, I've got no idea what you're talking about. And the third boy will turn around and say, well, it doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
And it's that thing of you've got to balance
Just be
it
careful
by
what you're putting
explaining
over
it.
social media.
And it is hard being parents of 3 boys with disabilities, and then we've got to deal with on a daily basis the I've read this on Facebook, or the army's come, and I'm just doing it. It's the thing, the army's coming in, or that's it, everyone's going to get shot, and it's like, no, dude.
I mean, it's like the vaccination at the moment. People are, you know, they are the anti-vaxxers, but I want to ask a question of how many of those that are anti-vaxxers are vaccinated against polio or measles or mumps and rubella.
MRA.
MMR, I've just said it.
The MMR,
measles, mumps and rubella. Are you vaccinated? Because how can you be an anti-vaxxer on one vaccination when you're vaccinated against measles, mumps and rubella?
Have you ever taken antibiotics?
Yeah.
When you've had an infection and you go to the doctors and the doctor
all these medications, and another thing that gets me is there are so many, and I'm going to say Kevin and Karen's out there who think they know better. Then why aren't you in 10 Downing Street?
Yeah.
Why aren't you in the laboratories doing their job? Because you're not that brainy, I'm sorry to say, but you put it all over Facebook as though you know, and you don't, because otherwise you'd be doing their job, and you're not. You're sat on a keyboard thinking that you do. And for those people also that go, it's not real, those are the people that haven't had somebody have COVID. And when your family, one of your family members do get it, then karma's just come and bite you on the arse, and I'm going to swear. Because...
it's serious, Dolly, swear.
Yeah, because the thing is, I've not been in contact with anybody with COVID, but it's kind of a friend of a friend, and he got it at the very beginning of last year, and he is still suffering now. There was a woman on telly the other day, a 40-year-old woman who went kickboxing, who got COVID at the very beginning of the COVID situation, and she is now suffering to this very day, to where one of her lungs is collapsed, and the other one, or one of her lungs is damaged, and the other one at the bottom is damaged. And she was a 40-year-old, fit, healthy woman that got COVID. So stop with the I think it's that thing. What did you say?
It's the old saying that, and please, everyone has a bum hole, but not everyone should use it.
Well, everyone can have an opinion,
Yeah.
but sometimes you should keep that opinion to yourself.
Opinions are like bum holes. Everyone has one, but not everyone should use it. Sorry if that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, so that's my rant.
Yes.
There you go.
Right, so next question, are you ready?
Okay.
This is a bit of a two-parter.
Okay.
The best item you have brought for vlogging?
Oh, okay. It would be the camera. Oh gosh, because there's two. It would be the camera that I'm using right now. Love it, and it's a Lumix G2. I know it's really old. It's probably about 6-7 years old. I love it. It works for me. It's brilliant. And the second one I've just received this one, which is the Canon IXUS digital camera. I've just So this one. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. So this one I've just brought for when I do my outside vlogging. So I would say it would be these two items.
And then the second part to that question is, what is the worst item you have brought for vlogging?
Oh, the worst thing. I don't know, because I'm one of these that when I'm looking into something, I really go into a lot of background of it, and I'm thinking,
Yes, she does.
I do.
Yes, she does.
Lots of YouTube clips. I Google it. Am I going to really need it? Is it really going to help me? I'm just thinking, because I brought a lot of little bits, but
I wouldn't say there's anything. I think I've got a bit of an answer for you.
Okay,
I'm gonna
go on
help
then.
you. I don't think you've necessarily brought anything that's been where you've gone, oh, that was a waste of money, but you've brought a couple of items. There was one where she brought a microphone for the camera that she's using right now.
Oh yes.
And it was broken when she received it, so
Okay.
that was £12 down the drain, if you will.
Yeah.
But
The
then
idea was
she
there.
read back through the description, and it did say on the description that the person stated that the mounting bracket to mount it to the camera was broken, and he didn't know if the microphone worked or not. So it was a case of, well,
Buy as you've seen.
but brought it. So if she'd have known that it wasn't going to work, you wouldn't have spent £12 on it. But it's that thing of
But then as it did work, and then you did a bracket for me to fix onto the camera,
Yeah.
so it kind of worked out in
Yeah.
a way.
So then you
So
got another camera, didn't you? You got another microphone that sort
Yeah.
of worked in the end.
yeah,
So I wouldn't say anything like bad where you've gone and spent hundreds. I think.
no, I don't. I am a bit. I'm not.
You're a bargain hunter.
Yes. So it's like I have got a lot of makeup, as you can see round here. I'm going to be totally truthful with you. A lot of my makeup is second hand. If it's just been swatched, or I've got a lot of perfumes, which is like here, a lot of them are second hand perfumes that are new. So, and yeah, I saw a perfume once, really liked it, but I didn't want to pay £50 for a perfume. I went on eBay and someone was selling the exact same perfume and I got it for a tenner. To me, that's a bargain, and it was brand new. So yeah, a lot of my things are second hand, used slightly, or are brand new that someone's just selling. Okay.
If you had the chance to make a palette in 2021, what would you
Ooh.
call it?
It'd have to have something with Dolly, or it'd have to have something with angels. Obviously, you know, I say, hello, my angels, and I do say that in my
She does.
everyday life.
Everyday life.
If I'm at the checkout and I go, thank you, my angel, or excuse me, my angel, could you find me so-and-so? I do use that. So I think it'd have to be like angel, Dolly's angels. Oh, Dolly's angels. I like it. Yeah, I like that, Dolly's Angels. Please don't copyright that. That's my idea.
Alright, next question. And I'm sorry for this one, YouTube people. This one's probably going to set you off on a little bit of a rant. How do you feel about the YouTube community at the moment? In a general, not anyone specific. The community that you're in at the moment, not the whole of YouTube.
You see, I'm classed as a vlogger.
Yeah.
So I'm part of the vlogging community, would you say?
But you're more like the beauty side of it, ain't you?
But you see, I like this because I'm not in a box.
You're not in a box.
So
'cause you've
because
got
I do
beauty, you've
reviews,
got
I do
reviews,
beauty,
everything,
I do my vlogging, and I like. But because then I'm attached to so many different communities.
You're a tree with many branches
I
reaching
am.
out to the sun.
Look at me. Yeah, because I'm in so many communities, I like to keep up with what other communities are doing, and at the moment, the beauty community seems to be okay. There seems to be no drama, or no tea or coffee. But
Compared to last year, yeah.
the vlogging community, there's a big hoo-ha at the moment that, especially family vloggers, should remove children from their vlogs. And as there's a channel, I think his name is Podcast Dad or something like that. I'll leave his link, but he's basically saying that people should not use children to to get money, meaning that I would use the boys and their situation to get views, to get money off YouTube, to benefit. And at the moment he did a video on fathering autism, which is a chap in the US, and he has a daughter with severe autism who's non-verbal, and basically he's saying that she should be removed off this channel because the fact that she can't give consent. That's the thing, that these kids can't give consent when their lives are being put over social media. And I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I know I've got the 3 boys, they've got learning disabilities, but they have the cognitive understanding to know what I'm doing. I did ask permission of everybody that's ever come on my channel. I asked permission. The only person that's ever said no is Joe. And if you go back through any of my videos, Joey's not on my channel. And even to the point where the first day of Advent that I put on my channel, Jordan chose not to be on video that day. that was his prerogative, and I said, okay, that's fine.
just
And he
moved the
was
room around a
and
bit.
he was out of shot because that was his choice, and I respected that. But there's a lot of kids out there that's like
Don't get that choice.
there's family bloggers that are doing like my daughter's first period products, or
My daughter's first bra.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
by
I
my,
remember you
and I'm
saying.
thinking, oh, I don't know if I like that. So because obviously this says, if I put something embarrassing on the internet of my boys, I would feel really bad as a parent that I've done that. So yeah, he's not saying that to take the channels down. He's just saying remove the kids. If they can't give consent, remove them. So that's how I'm feeling. It's a bit of a, and then you've got the, concerning the beauty community at the moment, you've got the hoo-ha with Tatty and Without a Crystal Ball and their legal situations. I'm watching a lot of Emily D. Baker because obviously she does all the legal side of that. So there's been a bit of a,
Yes. Right, you ready for the next question?
okay.
Right. How much do you think your videos have changed since the first one you posted?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally changed. Absolutely changed. I
This
think
I was thinking that thing of, hello, this is Dolly. Welcome to my channel.
No, I weren't even like.
No, because that actually that's how
I was like,
hello,
hello,
my name's Dolly.
hello, my
All right,
angels.
Dave.
No, it was like I was looking straight in, and I was like, hello, my name is Dolly, and I've started a YouTube. What I'm going to do is do a little video here. You'll be able to see how stiff and nervous I
Yeah.
was. It was like, my name is Dolly, and I'm starting a YouTube. I was very robot.
And now you're more like,
And
yeah,
I'm
boy,
like-
woo!
Yeah, I'm very more relaxed on
Yeah.
my videos than,
Yeah, I
because
think-
it is weird to sit. I'm sat in my room right now looking at a camera thinking that there's 210 subscribers out there watching me. It's to start off with, when you're putting this video out, you're like, who am I talking to?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's they've definitely changed, I'd say.
Yeah, they have. Next question. Do you have any challenges in the pipeline for me and the boys in 2021?
If you've seen the previous videos, I've had the meaty toxic sweets, chili fudge.
Never again for that.
The game that I took part in, the
snot,
the
cola and stuff. Yeah, that was quite good.
I don't know. I'm sure I could find.
I'm sure you'll find something.
If you want to leave me a bit of a comment on anything that you want Steve or Josh or Jordan to do in the videos, give me a comment.
Nothing too spicy, because I don't mind spicy, but too spicy is.
Don't listen to him. You just leave your comments.
I'll try and
Leave your
answer
comments.
things. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yep.
Are you ready for that? Right. Your next one. What's your best blooper you made while doing a video in 2020?
It's actually on video, and it's not. There's two. There's two on video. Well, there's one on video, one without. One of them, if you go back to my boohoo haul, on the blooper part at the very end, you'll see that I have a massive camel toe while I'm trying on a tracky bottom. I think it's the blue set, and I'm like, no, I don't think that should be really on video. So that would be my first blooper. The second one is I was doing a video downstairs. I think it was our Q&A, and we were sat in the living room for a good.
The boys were sat downstairs as well, weren't there? So it was something to do with the
No,
boys.
it was our Q&A.
Was it our Q&A?
It was our Q&A, and we were sat there for a good 10 minutes yapping away, answering these questions, and I'd suddenly realised that my mic had not been turned on.
Because if I remember, it was that thing of, if you watch the video back, it was like, and then you see her face go,
yeah,
and me going, and then her going,
yeah. Yeah,
and you're there like, and if you come out of that, it was literally a couple of swears. It's like, I've not turned the microphone on.
If there'd been sound, I'd have had to bleep out a lot of, because it was like, mic's not on. So yeah, that would have been my second blooper.
Actually, I'm going to add one. I think not seeing bloopers. I think that what people don't see is that fact of, we have a lot of internal bloopers as well. It's that thing of like
you will see them on the
being
videos.
sat there, being sat there and me not realising that Dolly's recording and letting out one of the loudest farts you've ever possibly heard, but not really. And then Dolly's going, Steve, I'm recording. I'm like, oh, I
go, I'm recording. Thank you.
But I've got headphones in, and then all of a sudden you hear is Dolly's going, and yeah, in today's glossy box,
yeah,
like that.
Or Des and his feet, because I have laminate flooring. Des and his toenails.
Or
the
one
boys.
of the boys, one of the boys coming upstairs. Jordan come upstairs to ask for something. And he's
Yeah,
like,
I've had lots of the door.
And then it was Joe.
Just like
Josh.
the door just now. The door being, because I've got parcels being delivered, so it's
left, right,
like,
and centre.
hello.
Halfway through recording the video, and then all of a sudden there's a, and you're like,
oh,
huh?
okay.
Right, I'll go and answer the door then, shall I?
Yeah, so there's a lot of internal
Bloopers that we don't, or we've pre-cut out, or we're just about to start, or you're just about to start a video and then the phone rings and you're like,
Yeah.
that was one. That was one. Dolly got herself all psyched up for a nice video. Love you, Babs. Right, yeah, and she's just there. She's just about to start it, and this is when she was using a phone at the time. And then Nana Babs phoned up for a 25-minute conversation about something that she'd done uptown. And you could see I'm sat downstairs because me and Dole were going to be doing this video, and I can't remember what it was about, but we was going to be doing this video, and Dole's like talking to her mum, but you can see her slowly but surely getting more and more frustrated because Bab's waffling on about the butcher, and she's going on about who she see. Oh, I bumped into such and such in town, and Dole's there going.
Because obviously at the very beginning I used my phone to film on, so if I got a text message or the notifications, they come up on my phone as that's what you get.
Or you see the thingy vibrating.
Yeah.
Right, next question.
Okay.
We've got 2 left.
Okay.
Do you get upset that Joe doesn't want to be on camera?
I do and I don't. I know why. I'm just going to say Joe is a
big lad.
He's a big lad, and I'm not going to say the FAT word because I hate it. But I know how brutal the internet can be. So I like these videos. If you look back at my last video, I so cried at that video when I edited it and watched it back, because that's my Christmas and New Year, and it was beautiful. And I even said to Jordan, you know, you're going to sit there with your grandkids and go, oh my God, you want to see what it was like in 2020? I'll show you. This is your great grandma and your granddad, and you know, this is what I wanted to put out there, these little videos that I'm going to treasure forever. And then I can't have Joe in there because of how brutal YouTube or how brutal trolls can be on the comments. And it's like, don't you think he should go on a diet? Don't you think he's this? Don't you think he's that? And it's like, you don't know him. Words can hurt, and this is why he doesn't want to be on camera. And it breaks me. It breaks my heart. It really does, because he is so funny as well. He is so witty.
He's got a very dry wit about him.
He has, and people would laugh.
Yeah.
People would laugh, not at him, but with him.
Yeah.
And that's again another heartbreaking thing. So yeah, I wish he was, but I understand why.
I think there is that understanding, and I'm gonna put my 10 pence worth in, as you will, right? A lot of people with me, they look at me and they go, oh my God, look at Steve, he's such an idiot. Right, but they don't see my sensitive side. They don't see me crying adverts for something stupid. They don't see me, you know, washing my partner after she's had major surgery for something that happened. You're aware of the videos, but they don't see the sensitive side. But what they see is, they see Steve the idiot. They see me walking into the supermarket dancing around like a plonker.
Again, it's
that thing.
You know
how the perception is, and people don't see the sensitive side of Joe. It's the horrible side of the internet.
Question.
Yeah,
it's the judgmental of people.
Yeah,
people being
so judgmental,
and they don't know history. They don't know the situation, and that's words can hurt. Thank you, trolls. Well done.
Yeah, well done. Give yourself a big pat on the back, you morons. Anyway, final question.
Final question.
Duh, duh, duh. So let's recap. I don't know. Right, final question.
Okay.
What message do you want to give future Dolly on YouTube?
Oh my God. So the future of...
What would you, if you were looking back on this in 10 years' time, what would you say to yourself right now in 10 years' time?
you're stronger than you think you are.
You are.
Yeah. You're stronger than you think you are. And you can cope with a lot of things, and you've come through a lot of things. And I'm not going to get upset. That's not what this video is all about.
Yes.
But you've come through a lot of things, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you've done, what you've achieved, who you've raised, who you're with, my family. Yeah. I'm proud of you, and well done.
And remember where you came from.
Yeah, remember, you're Dolly from Newark. And don't let fame or any of this get to your head, because you're just still Dolly. I think that would be it.
Yeah, that's quite a good message to end it on, I think.
So, yeah, I've really enjoyed them. I hope you enjoyed them too. I hope not too much rambling or ranting.
Yes.
Yeah, I really, thank you. I really enjoyed them. And I hope you enjoyed them. I shall see you soon, and enjoy the rest of the week or the videos that come. And see you soon. Say bye, Steve.
Bye, Steve. Say bye, Dolly.
Bye, doll. Love ya.
Bye.